I do want to get your thoughts on the Denver Nuggets, because who's going to be the biggest competitor to the Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference? 888-957-9570. I do want to get into some basketball and kind of preview some things, right?
I mean, Tuesday's the
Tuesday
opener.
ring night. You know what I'm saying? I want to get the NBA landscape. Like, what's the team? Are we worried about the Memphis Grizzlies? Are we worried about the Clippers? Are we worried about the Mavericks? What about the Nuggets? They come to town tonight with Jokic, Murray, Porter Jr., and I'm not sure who's going to play, but they're a team that a lot of people are picking to threaten the Warriors in the West.
Yeah, I definitely think they're going to be better. Obviously, Jamal Murray being back helps. I don't love Jamal Murray as much as everyone else does. I think he's a good player. I do. I think he's a really good. But who's he guarding on the Warriors?
Yeah.
Like, that's something I always ask. Like, who's he guarding? Same thing with Ja. Ja's a great player. Who's he guarding? And I get, Steph Curry doesn't guard anyone. Go back to the playoffs. Play pretty good defense.
Right.
You know, and I think I look at a lot of these younger, smaller guards, and the next evolution for a lot of these guys, we know you're offensively gifted. What can you do to offset some of your defensive liabilities?
Right.
And do you have the personnel outside of that guy playing guard to actually play championship level defense? I know the Warriors have that.
Right.
You know, that's the one thing that when I look at Andrew Wiggins and why he's so important, he can literally guard just about anyone on the court.
No doubt.
Right? Like, that's what Draymond used to be able to do in terms of 1 through 5.
And I still think Draymond Green can guard 2 through 5, maybe. Point guards maybe a little quick, but
2 through 5,
times,
absolutely.
Yeah, but 2 through 5, no doubt.
But Wiggins can quite literally, hey, you want me to guard Luka? I got you. You know what I mean? You want me to try to stay in front of, because it's tough, Ja Morant? I got you. And look, Memphis is going to be there, B. I'm here for the Memphis shenanigans.
Ja Morant company.
I'm here for it.
They're talking a lot.
Absolutely here for it.
They are talking a lot.
$7 tickets in Memphis. Not sure if you saw that.
Yeah, I know, for opening night, huh?
Yeah,
Against
all
the
that
Clippers?
chatter, you know?
Against the Clippers?
Yeah.
All that chatter.
I mean, it's not like there's a lot to do in Memphis.
No, I mean, you're right.
Other than write stories about the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, well, speak about being in the pocket of the Memphis Grizzlies. You're right. The column just taking every shot at the Golden State Warriors. But you know what? The Warriors, in a way, opened themselves up to this because of this situation. So people are going to take shots, and the Warriors are going to kiss their rings on Tuesday night. It's all good. They can write articles on the Golden State Warriors. Golden State Warriors will continue to win and win big. So look at the Memphis Grizzlies. I ain't afraid of them. John needs to learn how to play.
You ain't never scared, Bone Crusher?
Never scared. Never scared. I wasn't scared last year. I'm not going to be scared this year when the Warriors look better on paper. The Clippers. Everybody's talking about the L.A. Clippers. Can they stay healthy?
They're sneaky old.
Yeah, exactly. Can they stay healthy?
Have you seen their like average age?
I have.
A very sneaky old team. And can they stay healthy? You know the answer to that.
Kawhi, you know.
I'll believe the Clippers when I see it.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm not believing it.
It's weird to me because Paul George, I think, is a better player without Kawhi Leonard on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
You would think, you take a step back with his basketball IQ, he'd be really, really good and be able to play with him. But I actually enjoy watching Paul George when he's, just a little more free, it feels like.
When it's with Kawhi, it's like your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn.
It doesn't feel fluid.
Kawhi goes ISO heavy. I'm like, damn, Kawhi.
He's
Every
awesome.
time he gets the ball, he's incredible.
I'm not knocking
He's one
Kawhi.
of my favorite players.
It just doesn't work, the two of them. For me, it doesn't work.
And it's a weird fit that Kawhi wanted to play with Paul George.
It is very odd.
Right?
Absolutely.
It's very odd. So anyway, they're two LA guys, but the Clippers should be there. The Nuggets, look, I'm not a believer in the Nuggets in terms of championships. I still think they're a piece away. They need some toughness on that team.
Jokic is so good, though.
Jokic is incredible.
So good.
Incredible. But Jamal Murray doesn't play defense. I like Wiggins on Jamal Murray. I like Klay Thompson this season on Jamal Murray. Michael Porter Jr., a guy who stands on the three-point line and really doesn't do much else. Warriors take advantage of players like that. You heard Bob Myers at the MIT Institute. What was that convention at MIT? Bob Myers was like, look, in the playoffs, we know everything you do well.
Yeah.
So we're going to take away that spot-up shooter who gets 3 feet of space in the regular season. Now he's getting 3 inches of space. So I don't worry about Michael Porter Jr. in the playoff format.
I watched his warm-up multiple games at Oracle. There's just something... He's all hype. Like, to me, he's a good player, but we treat him like he is one of these next-level up-and-coming players.
Right.
I just don't see that.
Yeah.
And to me, he's a 4th or 5th best player on a team if you want to win a championship.
No doubt. So there's a lot of... I'm seeing a couple of these texts on the Xfinity mobile text line, YouTube. Not worried about any other NBA team. I'm more worried about the Warrior team itself. And I know where the 408 is getting at, and I know a lot where these comments are getting at. It's Draymond Green, and we'll get into the sound in a little bit because he spoke yesterday, and some people thought it was alarming. Some people were a little mystified about the way he spoke. We'll get into it. We will get into it.